this investor group was concerned about the workers there not being treated properly or getting injured. How do you think about approaching a company to discuss this issue with them? You have to start with generating alpha, as they say, or what helps the bottom line. And so as this investor group was researching the issues with these OSHA violations, they discovered there was a lot of violent incidents happening in the store, and the company wasn't necessarily aware of this. And so then they can bring this issue to them and say, yes, there's OSHA violations, but also because of these issues, we're seeing an increase in violence in your stores. And at the end of the day, that's going to turn customers off and away from your store. And that's the last thing a retail establishment wants. So they can turn it into this more of a conversational thing to say, we're here to help you improve your business. We're not here trying to say you have to change the way you're doing business in order to help your employees. And while, yes, it would be nice if a company was motivated, that's all it took, but that's not necessarily how it works, right? So you have to work with what you've got to push for these kind of things. And then in light of that, the company is making changes and improving their practices that are going to, at the end of the day, help the employees. And then in the long term, it's going to help the business have a better business. It's those kind of stories and those kinds of conversations that are happening behind the scenes that you don't necessarily see as just like a regular person, right? These aren't publicized things that are going on. These are private conversations that they're having behind the scenes with their shareholders at the end of the day, right? These people are mutual fund companies or other nonprofit organizations, but to have a seat at the table, they own shares in these companies and exercise their shareholder rights to be able to have a say, because as a shareholder, technically you're an owner of the company.